Hello everyone, it's Jeff at High Fashion Sewing Machines and Quilt Shop in Grand Junction, Colorado. We're here revealing our fourth quarter of 2023 newsletter, all our new products. This is something we do every quarter. So this is about 30 minutes of new products and new fun. And here we go. I invented something just recently and I'm calling it the spinning accessory pyramid. So if you have a sewing machine, you have accessories in a box or a drawer and they're not handy when you're sewing, I invented this so you can either stick your accessory holders on this pyramid and have them right there handy, like Bernina's need to oil each time. I got accessory holders for feet. What I do have is I have generic, so I have generic things that'll hold bins for things like that. So I'm going to invent more products for other brands of feet and things like that down the way. But right now it's pretty Bernina oriented. So if you go on to my Shopify account, that's bernina-jeff.myshopify.com. You can buy one of these. They come unaccessorized, and you can buy a startup kit, you can buy a stick 'em up kit, or you can buy individual parts for this. So now we're going to go into our calendar for October, November, December of 2023, our classes, and then our new products and such. And here's Angie.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. So Jeff was not quite wrong when he started with September, because I got a couple classes coming up in September that I'm going to talk about. All right, so Cascade is coming up. It's up on the wall, the sample, if you come in the store and you want to see it. And that class is Tuesday, September 19th. And then my next one that's coming up is called Trellis. And there's the pattern. These are the fabrics I picked for the quilts. And I haven't got very far, but the rain's getting ready to hold up what I have of rows 1, 2, and 3. So this is row 1. Lynn, can you somebody grab the end of that? Thank you. And then this is row 2, and it goes this way. Yeah. I know. That's what your thread does. And then row 3 goes down there. So it's you need to rotate it one more. There? That looks right. Anyway, that's how it goes together. It's not a hard block to do. Throw those away. Not away, just out of the way. It's just stitch and flip. So you make 4 stitch and flips sections and put them around a center square. Okay, now we're into October. Mm-hmm. So our first one is October 3rd. It's a Tuesday, and it's called Twister Pumpkin. We have the itty bitty one, or a bigger version. Is this Francie's class? Francie will be teaching this class. Aren't those adorable?
It's so cute.
It is very cute. Okay, then we have on Wednesday, Moon Wake, which is October 4th. This is Lynn's class. Do you want to talk about it, Lynn?
I love this quilt. And it was fun. That's the top up there. It just takes fat quarters and a background. So it was easy to put together. To me, it just is beautiful. And I was real thrilled with making it, and I hope others will be also. The border at the top and the bottom is not in the pattern. Lynn, of course, who doesn't like square quilts, had to do something so the quilt wasn't square. So anyway, but I can show anybody how to do that if they take the class. So.
And your binding, is it pieced or is it an ombre?
It's an ombre. And I used the ombre in this block. That's the dark. And then there's a light one someplace with that ombre. That was with the fat quarter. So
that really brings the binding out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah, there's 2 different, and it's got different. So it was a great, easy quilt to put together, and I love it. So.
Beautiful. Okay, that's called Moon Wake. The girls are going to fold that one up, and then on Saturday, October 7th in the afternoon. So this is a Saturday class from 1:30 to 3:30. I'm going to be teaching BSR panel practice. So with your Bernina stitch regulator, sorry, I have to pick the little threads off. You know, sometimes you get kind of obsessive. I'm not me. I'm not OCD, but other people are. Anyway, you're going to use a panel, and you're just going to practice using your Bernina stitch regulator. It doesn't have to be this panel, but we do have these panels in stock if you want to use that one. And I like that it says anything is possible, including mastering your BSR. Let's see what else we have. In that morning, I do have bag workout if you want to work on any bag. It's like an open sew for bags. On Tuesday and Wednesday, October 10th and 11th, I'm doing quilting. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Quilting with your walking foot. So this is the book we'll be using. It is a 2-day immersion class. And all the samples that are in here, we will make over those 2 days. All of these samples. I'm going to show you how to make all of these. And the idea is then you have a sample book. When you're looking to quilt something, you have ideas to pull from. And it's just an idea starter and get you used to using your walking foot. All right, what comes up next? Embroidery Fun with Julie. That's on Thursday, October 12th.
So I was getting a lot of requests for different embroidery projects, and so I've turned the album quilts class into embroidery fun. So you can come in and work on towels, freestanding lace. You need a little help with multi-hooping, or you want to learn how to make the little bags, or just come in and play with mug rugs, or keep working on the album quilts. We just want to be sure and let everybody have an opportunity to come in and have a little bit of tutoring with their embroidery.
Or even if you don't need tutoring, just some fun time to come in and sew. Embroider. Let's be specific. Okay, let's see here. Quilts for Kids will be on Saturday the 14th. That's when that's a group of individuals that come in and work on quilts, and those quilts get donated to local children that are experiencing trauma or injury of some sort, but they do all stay local. On Tuesday, October 17th, we have Ruler Quilting by the Book, which is Trista's class. You want to say something about it?
Hi. So, I kind of followed Angie's little method here with taking some designs that are in a book and making a stitch binder. It's super fun. It's a great resource. Something good to have as a reference when you're ready to do some quilting. And there's a lot that you can do with your straight line and curves, and then we get into stuff that's more fun, little down the ways. And I also have behind the binder there the grippy stuff. The grippy spray is wonderful for the back of your rulers. It really just helps it stay in place and not slip. The Amanda Murphy rulers have been wonderful as well. They really, what's the way to put it? Like, it's easier to move along with your quilting because they're a little bit larger. So I'm a big fan of Amanda Murphy products.
And they have lots of markings on here, so you can set your circles up where you like them.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Calendar Club is next. Here comes Lorraine. It is Wednesday, October 11th. No, I lied. Wednesday, October 18th. I was looking. You know, the print on that newsletter is kind of small.
It's just getting smaller every day.
Yeah, it is. It is. So this is Christmas Tree Braid.
And it's made with a strip set and background fabric. So way fun, tall. You can put buttons on it and hang ornaments, or one customer today said she's going to put Christmas cards on it. She's going to pin her Christmas cards on it. So
That's a great
it'll be a
idea.
lot of fun.
Lorraine, I think that is taller than you.
I know. Look at that.
It's touching the floor and over her head. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have Stack and Whack using panels and yardage. This is Julie's class. This is on Thursday, October 19th.
So I'm opening this one up to Stack and Whack with panels and yardage. So years ago, everything was done with yardage. So you're going to need 6 repeats of your print. And there is now a new One Block Wonder design app that will help you pick out your fabrics. And we can do that here in the store for you as well. And so it's just learning the stack and wick method, and we're here to help you pick out the fabrics. I've also got a panel where you're going to stack 6 panels. And I'm using this book, One Block Wonder Panel Quilts, to help. It has really good illustrations. So when you go home, you're going to be able to continue with the stack and wick projects.
So this is new, using the panel.
Using the panels is fairly new, and so they've got a whole book on it.
Thank you. All right, coming up on Friday, October 20th, Lorraine, by popular demand, is repeating her sweatshirt jacket.
So the sweatshirt jacket literally just takes an old sweatshirt or a new sweatshirt or whatever, and we cut it apart, and then we make different types of blocks to cover the sweatshirt pieces and parts with, and sew the sweatshirt back together. This obviously is not mine. It's one I made for my daughter a long time ago. So just up here for a sample. They're a lot of fun though.
And quilted fashion is very on trend at the moment too. Let's see here. What comes afterwards? Quick gifts for Christmas. Lynn's doing a series of classes for quick gifts.
3 classes. The first one is going to be the Christmas star table topper. Very easy, and it's just fun to have to give homemade gifts. So this is an opportunity to come together. Classes will be on Saturdays, and you can make gifts for Christmas. So
You hear that, ladies? The Saturday classes for our working girls. And next week, the week after, I should say, not like next week, but the week after, on Monday the 23rd, we have decorative bowls. Lynn's teaching this one also.
these were so fun. This one is just made with fabric. We used a little, what are those called?
Is that a yo-yo?
Yes, a yo-yo. To finish it off, I used decorative stitches, some ribbon, and the fabric. This one, I used yarn to decorate it and give it some color. And this one, isn't this cute with the handles? This one is all fabric, and it was just a fun thing. They're fun. Something really different. If you need something just to take a break from quilting.
Those are adorable. I like the way you use different threads and materials.
You can be really creative.
Yay! All right, moving on. Decorative bowls. Then we have embroidery workshop on Thursday, the 26th.
So we're going to be working on note cards in the hoop. So we have this collection that we're going to be making, and this is some iron-on fabric fusible, and then this is all stitched on the embroidery machine. So it's a real fun class, kind of be able to do some personalization, I guess.
And we'll be making those cards for all 3 months through the quarter for embroidery workshop. When you sign up for all 3. On Saturday, another Saturday class, I will be teaching highway traffic. So this is the pattern. It's an all-day class, 10 to 4. It's printed in grayscale so that you aren't influenced by its colors. However, I'm using these blue and a little bit of green. I'm going to open this up. Oh, wait. If Trista, if you can. Oh, yeah, perfect. Thank you. These are the fabrics that I'll be using in highway traffic. They are part of a line for Hoffman's 100-Year Challenge, but they are beautiful blues.
They look like tropical beaches.
Oh, gosh. And that's what we're going to need in October, too. And this is a simple block. It's repetitive. It's like an altered flying geese. It's not a true flying geese, but it's very similar in construction, and you just sew up a whole bunch of them. Okie dokie. That was a Saturday class. On Monday, October 30th, we have Winter Love. Oh, and that goes with that.
So the ombre girl got roped into doing another ombre quilt. How about that? So
Hard to believe.
I know. I really kind of like ombres. So, it's all half square triangles, guys. It's just a wall hanging table topper size, but everything is half square triangles. Super easy, but very winterish and Christmas. So, I love the colors. It takes a dessert roll. That's it.
What's a dessert roll?
A dessert roll is 5-inch strips, and you cut it out.
Just cut it up like we always do.
Yep.
Cut it up and sew it back together.
I want to show the pretty ombre back.
Yep. And we've got the dessert rolls, and we do have some of this ombre for the backings, a couple different colors.
I love the little hearts. They just make me smile.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the 30th. So on Halloween, which is Tuesday, October 31st, Trista's going to be teaching free motion quilting. She's got her sample here. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to talk about it?
Well, this class is meant for a beginner in free motion quilting, or if you just want time to practice your skills. It's getting the basics. It's all curves and points, so we're talking about how you're holding your hands, how you're moving, and what will help you. So it's a good time to just practice and develop your skill.
We got several options for quilting this quarter. So you can, it's just another tool in your toolbox. All right, so we're moving on to November now. On November 1st, which is a Wednesday, Pam will be teaching English paper piecing, and you'll be making this cute little pin cushion. She'll teach you how to do, that hand stitching stuff with hexies. And then I believe the hexies are applied onto the base of the pin cushion.
Yes.
On Thursday, November 2nd, I'm going to be teaching a collage class. These are Laura Heine patterns, and they're just little, so I call them Tiny Heine. Aren't they cute?
I love it.
They're little 8-inch blocks, and that will give you enough exposure and just kind of get your toes in to doing collage.
They're so cute.
She has, Laura Heine that is, she has a ton of, she calls them whatever's patterns. So if we don't have one that you like, we can order some for you. All right, we have another quick gifts for Christmas from Lynn.
Gifts for Christmas. I've done a kitchen towel hanging class in the past.
Oh, and this is another Saturday class, girls.
Yes. And I found 3 different patterns that are super, super easy. No buttonholes, no batting. It's just stitching them together. You can get these together. I just think this one is so cute with the little bows. These have got elastic in them, and these 2 are just straight, and they're super easy to get on and off. You just pull and it comes down. But that's a fun class. It'll be a fun class. So, and Saturday's second one of Quick Gifts for Christmas.
And you can sign up for those one at a time. You don't have to do the whole series.
You don't have to do all 3, but if you sign up for all 3, instead of it being $20 a class, you end up paying $50 for all 3. So,
yay! $10 off. Okay, and then on November 6th, and then on also, which is Monday, and then Friday the 17th, and when's the third date?
It's the 6th, 9th, and the 17th.
There we go. Well, I didn't look at the paper. I was looking at the calendar.
Beginning piecing. So it's my beginning piecing class that I've been teaching for quite a while. And if you need help, it's a good one to take. So.
I've heard more than one person say how their accuracy improved after taking Lynn's class. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Tuesday, November 7th, Trista's teaching serger bonding. And this time she's making a machine cover for your serger. So it has pockets. Isn't this a cute little pattern? What else?
So this pattern, you measure your machine, and the instructions walk you through the steps of the machine measurements of your specific machine. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that way you're sure that it fits your machine.
Yep, pretty easy to follow, fun to make, good to have.
It's excellent to have. It keeps your machine, helps keep the dust off your machine, so you don't have to have as many service trips.
Cute little bees.
They are cute. On Wednesday, November 8th, Pam is teaching intermediate paper piecing, and it's also a two-dayer, one class in November and then also on December 16th. So this is for people that are experienced with basic paper piecing, English paper piecing that is, and then you can take it to the next level there. And that book she's got there has got a lot of nice patterns in it. Okay, let's see here, Saturday, another Saturday class. I will be teaching the stitch book class, which is November 4th, and it's I lost my place.
November 11th.
Thank you. There it is. I was on the wrong week. November 11th from 1:30 to 3:30, so it's in the afternoon. So what you do is you just stitch out all the decorative stitches in your sewing machine so that you have a little reference book whenever you're looking to do decorative stitches. Okay, and then we have Ultimate Travel Bag here. This is Monday, November 13th. This is a by Annie pattern. So it's a nice big, like a weekender style bag. It's got pockets inside. Okay, so I shouldn't have showed you the inside because I realized that I had forgot to I forgot to bind my raw edges. So anyway, that's on the inside. You don't have to see that part.
It's so cute.
It's supposed to be bound. I just hadn't got there yet. But I used a Halloween steampunk panel, and then I selectively picked what part of the panel was going to go where. Those are bats, by the way. They're upside down on purpose. I didn't put the pocket upside down. They're just hanging by the feet. Not a hard bag, but a big bag. Okay, moving on. On Tuesday, November 14th, we have Jelly Roll Play Day. Lynn's got a few samples here.
Jelly Roll Play Days. You get to pick your pattern, whatever you want to make. We're just going to get together and sew. We've got the half circle rugs, and then this is the placemats. I use Christmas, so I've got my Christmas placemats. These are so nice. The weight on these is just so nice to have and using on the table. And then you always have a little bit left over so that you can do like a little, it's not a pot holder, what is it?
Trivet.
Trivet.
And what's behind you?
And this one is, it's a new pattern that I found, and it's super easy. It's kind of like a rail fence. So, and I like it.
It looks beautiful. It looks so comfy.
They are. Those are nice. They make nice rugs.
Nice rugs. And they would, like if it's a bath rug, it would really absorb the water nicely too.
Yes.
Okay, where was I? On November 15th, which is Wednesday, we're back with Lorraine for Calendar Club, and this one's called Squared Away Casserole Carrier.
So this is fun. This just takes a charm pack and a little bit of extra fabric. You can carry your stuff to your potluck or whatever, or you take your cookies. Bring us cookies. You can bring us cookies at Christmas time.
Yay! Yay. Are there brownies in there now?
No, there's not. But this is so cute. Quick and easy. Charm pack, a little bit of extra fabric. It can be any kind of fabric too. It doesn't have to be Christmas. I think this would be really cute in the red, white, and blue for your 4th of July picnics too.
How's that tie work?
So you have your strap here. I've got this clip in my hand. I gotta go away. I also am going to modify this so this little loop is a little bit bigger on the ones we make in the class.
Of course, I had to ask you to do the hard part.
I know, because the loops are a little small. That goes in there. That one goes hopefully in there.
You could also use D-rings, some hardware.
You could. There you go.
So cute. All right, looks like we have another quick gifts coming up after that. That's on Saturday, November 18th.
And it's placemats. These are self-binding placemats. They're just as cute as they can be, not hard to do. And we will also do the Christmas tree napkins to go along with it. And on that one, and then this one is just the self-binding. And then there's napkins that can go along with that. So
how'd you get those little flowers on there? On the napkin rings?
My hot glue gun. What do you think?
Well, I just wanted you to say. Very nice touch, though. We don't have to sew everything. We can hot glue once in a while.
Hey, that's the truth.
Yeah. Okay, and then on Monday and Tuesday, November 20th and 21st, I'm doing more quilting with your walking foot. So you do have to have taken the first quilting with your walking foot, and then this is part 2, and we'll be using a different book. And we do very similar stuff, but a bit more intense. So we do whole blocks, borders at the bottom, and then half square triangles here. So we have triangle designs, border designs, and block designs. We're going to make all of those designs in the 2 days for reals. And then right after Thanksgiving, which is the 24th and 25th, Lorraine and I are doing our annual Thanksgiving Escape. So on Friday, I'll be doing these little mug rugs. These are from the Whole Country Caboodle. The applique pieces are pre-cut, pre-fused. So you only need to provide the background fabric and the rickrack. And you can quickly make some little mug rugs. Aren't they adorable? Very nice. And then Saturday, Lorraine is doing ornaments or coasters, or you can come and open sew.
So this is another pattern that charm packs. So this uses charm packs if you'd like, and a little bit of extra background of fabric because some of them are a little bit bigger. I think some of them would be very cute ornaments, but little coasters or little mug rugs or anything like that. Or you can do open sew and work on whatever you'd like to work on.
So we're moving on to December now. Lorraine. Lynn is doing Polaris. That will be on Wednesday, December 6th. And they're big. So we have one team over here on my right holding up a sample and one team holding my left.
We offered this class this past quarter or this quarter, and it filled up, and several people had to quit or had to back out at the last minute. But the class still filled up. So I thought I'll offer it again. And if anybody wants to take it, this one, when I was making the ombre pattern,
Oops, sorry, I moved the mic.
I thought, oh man, this would be cute just in a print and a contrasting fabric for the stars. And so this is Deb Roberts did this, and she used several different fabrics in her stars, and I just think it turned out really cute. We have the ombre if that's what you want to do. This fabric that Deb used is, I think there's just a teeny tiny little bit left, and so come and take it if you'd like.
Looks like it'd make a nice scrappy quilt too.
Yes, it could. Yeah.
Okay, looks like our next thing is beginning bindings on Wednesday, December 13th. So I will teach you how to make nice little mitered corners. This has got kind of everything on it. How to machine sew your binding on if you like, or you can hand tack it. That's kind of everything in one on that sample. Curves. So we're going to make bias binding and do curves. Don't be scared, it'll be okay. And then some extra wide binding. There's another sample of how we miter those corners. We're also going to go over how to not cut off your points when you put your binding on. That's the same one, a little bit different, and then this is a more traditional size of binding. So we're going to spend all day perfecting our binding. Okay, Friday, December 15th, I'm teaching another by Annie class. This one's called Case in Point. This one was very popular at our by Annie trunk show. There was a lot of people that requested this. So it's designed to hold knitting or crochet needles, but I think it would be just as cute holding anything. You could make these pockets whatever size you like. Okay, oops, we're stuck a little bit. I lost my thing here. Let's put this over here. Oh, I almost got scared. I thought there was a bug. Look at that. I almost screamed on TV. Okay, so December 8th. Here we go. Bernina Q event. Thank you. So the Q is the quilting machine of Bernina's. They have stand-up ones or sit-down ones. Your choices are either the 8th or the 9th, and we have 2 sessions each day. So we have a total of 4 sessions. Here's our flyer. Make sure you get signed up if you're interested. And then we have little notes here. All attendees will receive a Bernina ruler to keep, sample fabrics to practice on, and a Bernina educator to teach you hands-on techniques. And it will be 3 hours of fun. And we'll have, I believe it's 6 people per class. And speaking of events, Tristan and I, that goes there. That goes there. We don't have a thing for this. I remember now. This came up last minute. Speaking of events, Tristan and I, when we were at Bernina University, we made this little bag in the 790 Pro class. So she and I are going to get together and we're going to offer a 790 Pro class where you will make a little bag like this. And it will be January 11th and 12th, and it'll be similar to the Q event where we have 4 sessions, 2 each day. We don't have sign-ups or anything ready for that yet, but we wanted to give you a little flash, a little sneak peek. On Monday, December 18th, I'll be teaching applique class. So we will make these 5 different styles of applique. So there's reverse applique, raw edge, oops, I missed one, blanket stitch, and I'll give you my little tricks for how to get perfect little points there, and then satin stitch. Oh, and the last one. This one is a circle that I don't know if it has another name, so I call it turn, fuse, and sew. So it's got fusible on the back side of that circle, and you do not have raw edges on there. On December 20th, Wednesday, the last day for Calendar Club of the year, Lorraine's doing Finish Those Runners. Yep. So if you have any that you haven't finished throughout the year, that's the time to come in and get them done. Get her done. On Friday, December 22nd, we're getting close to Christmas now, I'm going to teach the project bag. That's by any pattern. It is pretty easy to make. It's just a half-day class. And in the pattern, it comes in 4 different sizes. It features a quilted backing, vinyl window so you can actually see what's in there. And this is the biggest of the 4 sizes. And then we take a little break, and after Christmas, I'll be teaching Serene Nature. So needless to say, I don't have the sample done. But these are 2 of the fabrics that will be in the project. You can make either the quilt, or there's the other fabrics in the line. They're beautiful fabrics. Or a table runner. Or it could be a bed runner. Okay. Now, let's move on to some new stuff. So, down here on the floor, this is our new Tula Pink. Where's all my Tula lovers? Woo woo! A Tula Pink suitcase to carry your machine in. This will fit 7 series Berninas and some baby locks, but probably not the Solaris. We decided it was too big. Okay, and up on the table here, we have this, is this a magnetic hoop?
This is the upgrade.
This is the upgrade with the hoop, sorry.
If you have an Altair or a Meridian, this is the upgrade to turn that into a Meridian 2 or an Altair 2.
And these are the samples we have stitched out with that upgrade. Isn't that pretty?
Couching with yarn in the embroidery. So there's more designs with the upgrade that have that. And this is another example of yarn couching.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Julie moved the box so we can see the actual hoop.
Yeah, what else comes in it is all listed here. There's a lot online about this. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find all types of stuff.
And this is only for the Altair or Meridian.
Correct.
Okay. We have one more little couching sample here.
Oh, yarn is so much fun. It's just beautiful.
And then we have new fabrics. So we have some, no, what do you call these little people? Cocopellis. Thank you. I had to look at the studio audience here to get to remember what they were called. Little Cocopelli guys.
That's so cute with the bears.
and cactus. Look at these. We have some state-specific fabric. So Utah with their state bird, which is that a seagull? Seagull, thank you. And then Colorado with our state bird, which is a magpie. Is it really? Lark bunting. Thank you. I didn't think.
Lark bunting.
Yeah, lark bunting. This is a lark bunting. I should know that. Shame on me. And our columbine. And then look, after we play around with the birds, we can get drunk because we have wine corks,
Woo woo.
wine splots, wine bottles.
Because you get real silly and start dripping.
Yeah. And then we have some beautiful little polka dots here. All right. We got a few things on the back wall. Are we going to walk over there or you want me to just walk over there and point?
Oh, we can.
Okay.
Don't get seasick.
Yeah. So we have yardage over here for the trellis quilt that I'll be doing later this month. These are beautiful fabrics and they go very well together. So if you want to take that class and you need a backing, we do have the yardage out. We have some snowman stockings here. These are from a panel. So the design's all done. You just piece them together and you have some quick little stockings. We have the Triumph here. Look at 50th anniversary edition. I already forgot what you told me about it.
Oh, so they came out with this new table. So you can do your overlock. It's got the looper cover there and the knife guard. But then it's got this flat part here where you can put your attachments on and put your seam guide. So now I have my seam allowance here that I measure from my needle to the guide. And then...
Okay, I'm going to hit the gas.
It's like it should have been there all along. So
Do I need to go more? I do need to go more, don't
It's
I?
okay. I've got this one. So you've got a chain stitch and an overlock stitch. You don't have to do the chain stitch too, but this is the stitch that you see in a lot of garment construction. So it's so fantastic. You can actually do your true 5/8 seam allowance that most garment patterns ask for, and
serge it at the same time.
It's like it's meant to be.
Nice.
So
And this, I remember what this was.
yes.
This is the little guide that you can attach, and it sits flat whether it goes on this side or on this side.
Yes, so it's actually sitting flat instead of like an angle like a lot
that.
of them tend to do. Yes, yep. Nice
Okay.
little upgrades.
Yes. Okay, so we looked at this fat quarter bundle a little bit ago, but we do have yardage. This was the highway traffic fabric. So again, if you want backing or additional fabric in these colors, we have some yardage left over. And is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We're going to swing around and say goodbye to everybody else. Thank you for watching. See you next time.